Right. Let's see if we can get a stone bot. Alright. Stonebot joined with no issues. I was having issues with Stonebot last time, so that's good. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let me send out the Discord. And then we can start. Boom, there's that. Alright, sweet. Just getting everything set up. Okay. I think maybe we're okay at this point. So, what am I doing? I'm a little bit out of my element, I feel like, because I've done nothing of the sort before. But the idea for today is to take the submissions in my emote submissions channel and turn them into actual emotes. So if I switch over here, so I've got this folder full of GIMP projects or images, I guess. And so these are the emotes that I currently have. Only in the Discord, not Twitch yet. I haven't earned the right to do that. Is this off? Why is it off? Hang on. There we go. Okay, that was weird. Not that it really matters, but it would have annoyed me a little bit. Okay. So I've got 3 different sizes here: 28 by 28, 56 by 56, and 112 by 112. Because as far as I could tell, that's how large the Twitch emotes are supposed to be. And so I just figured, you know what, I'd use the same size measurements for the Discord emotes. So that's what I'm going to be working with today. First off, let's check out what is in here that I potentially missed. So this is the top of the emote submissions channel. So we'll just go through this. Thank you, Stream Elements, for finally telling me that I'm live 3 minutes after. Anyway, so we'll go through this one by one and see if we can actually make these into emotes. So let's go back here. I think I already have Comfortable. I do already have Comfortable. Is that in the Discord? Is that an emote that I have? It is. There's Comfortable. Okay. So we have Comfortable. The letter I. So we do have that one. We've got I Hype. Someone with his hands behind his head, which we also have. It is called Smug. And Bash, which we do have. It is a Slay the Spire card. And then a can of Mug, which I believe it was a little bit difficult to tell that it was a can of Mug, so I instead just used the Mug logo. You should make a self-portrait in MS Paint for 1. Okay, this might be the starting point. This might be where we start with the emotes here. Making a self-portrait. Yo, what's up, Skill? When did we get a browser tour? A browser tour? I've never heard of that. Just, like, what does that mean? I go through my bookmarks or something? Here are the websites that I've visited in the last week. Show my browser history on stream, maybe? I don't know what that means. Anyway, I might save the self-portrait for last, because that sounds like fun. Every time you bring up Discord, your list of server grows. Oh yeah, I added this one at the top. It's a game called Wilds. It's like an open world Pokemon game. It's pretty neat. But you like I think in order to actually play it, you have to like download it from the Wilds Discord, which was weird, but anyway, because it's developed by like one person. Okay, first things first, a calendar with 404 on it. Scale, good thing you're here because I forgot what this was about. I completely forgot what that was supposed to be. So, can I throw this over here? There we go. Wait, why? Why what? What did I say? Calendar. Let's just look for a decent calendar image. I need to make an emote with a calendar with 404 on it. And I don't know what that means. Can we get like a... I don't know what that means. Was it a reference to your stream schedule at the time? I have no idea. This is why I was asking you. You're the one that put it in the emote submissions. What were you envisioning? Because like let's take this one for example. Like if I just replace the 2018 calendar PNG transparent images. Why did it disappear when I hovered my mouse over it? What? What the heck was that magic trick? How'd you do that? Why did it just disappear when I put my mouse on top of it? I'm so confused. Okay, whatever. You're the one bringing it up like 3 years later? Well, yeah, because that's the whole point of the stream, dude. Read the title. I'm making emotes. Why'd you put it in the emote submission if you don't even remember what it was? Don't try to pin this on me. So, like, just replace the 2018 with a giant 404 or something like that? Because if I replace... Like, let's say I take this one, and I just put a giant 404 in the middle of it. Like, how are you going to tell it's a calendar? I guess I could, like, put it in, like, the central squares. Maybe. Be a little bit difficult. Yo, what's up, Cave Crab? I'm calling into work tomorrow. You're my alibi. Gotcha. Tell them to call me. I'll make up an excuse for you. This guy's just mad he forgot. I'm old. I forget a lot. Bro, you're not old. Every day has 404 because you never streamed. Yeah, that's right, guys. I've just never gone live. My streaming career has never even started. It never existed in the first place. You know what? That's a good point. How could I be a bad streamer? I forgot I have my wallet in my pocket this whole time. How could I be a bad streamer if I've never even streamed in the first place? Okay, I'm kind of liking this one. So let's save image as. Let's put it on the desktop. Calendar. Let's do that. All right. File new. It's going to be 112 by 112 because those are that's the largest resolution that Twitch will allow emotes to be. I don't know why it starts orange. I'm not a huge fan of that though. Make the last day a stream for real this time with a red circle. What if you scrap this one? Doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, hey, GIMP. Yeah, GIMP. This is what I've used to make all of the emotes so far. No, I'm gonna make it. We're gonna do it. Where's the, yeah, new layer. Let's call it main. We're gonna do this one. If we don't like it, then I guess we just won't use it, but we're gonna make it happen. Mode normal, that's fine. Go with transparency. Okay, yes, do that. And then we can just delete this one. Delete! There we go. Now we got rid of the orange. And then I believe we can open desktop calendar. You get to see all my files and everything. Isn't this exciting? You have one Outlook email. I have 5 emails. Oh, what is this? Has an embedded color profile? Convert the image to the built-in, yes. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So this is gonna be a little bit tricky because this is a rectangle and I kind of need it to be a square. It's close enough to a square. I might just be able to stretch it out and it would look fine. Let's first crop it. This is the crop tool, yes? Yeah. So that I get just the outline here. I don't have to deal with the white background. I'm gonna get real close and comfortable here. Stone, I'm gonna make emotes 6 minutes later. Stone, I have no idea what I'm doing. Bro, what are you talking about? I literally made all of the emotes that are in my Discord. You think I just stole them from Google? No, I had to edit those shits. Okay, that's good. And now you're just seeing the process of me editing the emotes live. Okay. So I feel like that's fine. So we'll crop it like that. And then I just select this whole goddamn thing. Can I just do a little shimmy copy paste? Oh god, what happened? Oh, here it is. Right. So about this. There's tools. Transform. We'll scale it down so that it's 112 by 112. That didn't change anything. Uh-oh. It still looks white. Uh-oh. I think you stole them from Clortax. Why would I know? I mean, I stole Clortax's face for one of them. Scale, how about you make an emote? I can't. It's illegal since I'm not a Twitch streamer. I don't know that that's a thing. I feel like you still can. Okay, why does it still look white like that? Why is my main thing white here? I'm a little bit confused as to what Gib decided to do. Okay, I'm starting over. Can I just delete this? Okay. I don't know why it decided to be weird. Can I just hit it with a copy paste? Okay. Why is it? See, it's selected. So then why can't I just, like, scale it down? Scale it down so it's 112. Oh, because it puts it all the way up there. Okay, gotcha. Is there a way to... There we go. Scale. Okay, it's gonna put it all the way up there. So, let me just... Burp. Over here. And then line it up. Perfect. Okay, I might have to do some magic here to make it a little bit more readable. But that's good. I like the idea. Stone, you ever thought about graphic design over computer programming? I haven't given it a whole lot of thought. I've thought about it a little bit, but not a whole lot. Okay. Where's my folder? GIMP projects, emotes, calendar. Oh wait, I gotta create a folder. Calendar. There we go. Okay. So I think now what I want to do, let's take this magic wand. Actually, can I unselect this thing? There we go. Okay, let's take the magic wand. And can I select this grid layout thing here? Kind of. Is there a tolerance? Yeah, there's a threshold value here. Ooh, look at that. I can select almost all the grid. I can't really tell where it ends and where it begins. What happens if I fill it with black? Oh, it's like separated into sections. Okay. What about this? Why? This should be entirely black. Why is it not? Okay, that was weird. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. But I'm not really terribly interested in Oh, if I'm just gonna use the bucket tool, why did I even select this stuff? I don't know why I did that. Okay, we're gonna do it the hard way, because I don't know a better way of doing it. So we're just gonna go through this entire outline here and fill it in with black. Yeah, that'd be fine. All of these inner squares are gonna get replaced with a giant wall of text. In fact, let's do that real quick, so I know what I'm working with here. But yeah, I'm not super into art. Hence why this is the first time I'm doing this on stream. And then if we just hit the delete key, bam. That's where our giant 404 is going to go. Can we get an emote of you, but without your face, like Slenderman, aka Slenderstone? Put it in the emote submission in the Discord. I'm going through these one by one. So if you put it in there, it'll happen. It might take me a while to get to it, but it'll happen. By God. Alright, I just want to make the outline a little bit more obvious, because everything kind of got grayed out when I scaled it down. So I'm just going to go through and individually click all of this stuff. Or maybe that's a terrible idea. Hang on. Hang on. Let's try this again. What if I do... scale? Is there a way to, like, keep, like, not have it... not have it blur? Interpolation, that might be what we want here. None. Let's try that. I'm interested in you doing your face. I'm also interested to see how I'll do my face. Clipping. Okay, maybe let's try this. Let's see if this is slightly better. All right, pull that back into our little box over here. Okay, gonna be honest, not much better. Oh, that really did not help. Okay, okay, let's hit the undo button a couple of times. Scale. Is it not letting me scale? Hello? Where's the little picker thing? What is happening here? I'm very confused. What have I done? Okay, I don't know what I did. Can I just paste it back in? Okay, it's pasted. And I want to scale it. Okay. Don't know why that was difficult. No halo, low halo. Okay, fine. I guess we'll... Let's try linear, maybe. Maybe that'll make it look not so terrible. What the heck? No, let me... Oh my god, why is it doing that? Let me zoom in over here. On this thing. Where did it even go? I want to zoom in on it. GIMP, what the fuck? It won't let me put it in the middle of the screen. I'm trying to drag it into the middle of the screen. It won't let me. What the fuck is this, dude? I can't even see it. Fine, I'll just scale it, and then I guess we'll just have to move it to go through this tedious process. Okay, see, that didn't really help. Whatever. I feel like I'm... Oh, God. I feel like I'm taking too long doing this. Okay, get rid of that. I don't know, maybe we'll just keep that. Okay, let's dump some white in there. Spot. Can I add text? Bam. Okay, let's select all of this white. 404. It is entirely invisible. And it is way too big. 40. Oh, that's not bad. Can I realign it to be in the middle? Why is it not in the middle? Hello? Oh, why is that in the middle? Oh, okay. I see, I see. Can I also adjust it to be in the center of the thing here? Vertically? How do I align it vertically? Do I just have to make it bigger? Oh, okay. Hinting? Hinting alters the font outline to produce a crisp bitmap at small sizes. Okay, I don't notice the difference. Anyway, how does that look? Absolutely horrendous. It doesn't look like a calendar at all. Okay, screw it, dude. Why can I not? Oh, because that thing is selected. What? Stop! GIMP! Why do you still have this thing selected? Image. Fit canvas to layers. No? Oh, am I editing the wrong thing? Hang on. I think it's good for our first attempt. I disagree. Make the white background transparent on the 404? You think? Because mind you, this is gonna be 112 pixels by 112 pixels. So this is about the size that you're gonna see it at. Which is probably gonna be even more blurry when you're seeing it on stream than I'm seeing it. But it's kind of difficult to tell. I don't know. We can roll with it and just see. I still don't understand. Oh, I see. Okay. So, like, I was thinking of filling in these outline bits with black so that it's a little bit more obvious that it's a calendar, or at least that it's a grid shape. You know, something like this. Oh, that didn't work. Can I threshold to 0? Okay, that just scaled weird, I guess. Turn up the threshold a little bit. Nice. We know the meeting, so it's not that bad. Yeah, but are other people gonna know the meeting? Is that a different color? Hold up. Oh, dang it. I thought my eyes are deceiving me. I thought it was a different color. Anyway, oh god. Not that. Don't do that. Okay. Oops. Okay, whoops. Throw that back down to 0. Fill that in. Yeah, I'm just gonna fill in this whole grid here. And then maybe it'll be a little bit more obvious that it's supposed to be a calendar. Perhaps. You know what? Is there like a line tool? I think... Okay, let's lower that down to 1 pixel. Other people? Yeah, what a lofty goalstone. It's just me in scale for eternity. You know, I would not be upset with that. Okay, and if then I go all the way over here. Boom! There we go. Now we can get an entire line at a time. Efficiency. We're doing lines like nobody has before. But, you know, we're doing black lines, not white lines, so it doesn't count as a drug reference. It doesn't count, I say. Okay, that one copied over weird, so let's do this. Let me grab that color. Color that bit in. Okay. Oh, wait, this is what we want. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna draw in the little squares here manually. Because when this thing got rescaled, it didn't function properly. Oops, not that. There we go. Hey, at least we got some good music, though. I'm liking the music. Orchard Park, home of the Buffalo Bills, has seen 66 inches of snow in the last 24 hours? Damn. This is the highest 24-hour snow total ever recorded in New York State. Sheesh. That's a lot of snow. As far as I know, we've only gotten a little bit. I think it was... Is it Wednesday? I don't remember what day it was that we got snow. But we got snow, and I had the displeasure of driving home in it. Okay, I think this... Yeah, that one didn't scale right, so let's fix that. Burp. Alright, 10 brownie points if you can name the Pokemon game that this came from. I won't know whether you're right or wrong, so chances are if you just say the name of a game, I will believe you. Let's put that in there. Go back to black. Back to black. The photos of the snow in stadium are great. However, the Bills can't get out of Buffalo because of the snow. Damn. Sucks to be a Buffalo, I guess. Alright, sweet. That's drawn. Let's get the bottom of it. Not that one, though. Oop, this. There we go. Sweet. There should be a line here. Something like this. That is not right. It should be 1 pixel to the left. Grab whatever that color is. I don't think it's pure white. I think it's slightly off-white. If I had to take a guess. Caribbean Adventures. Pokemon Ganja? What? Oh, are you guessing the name of the Pokemon song? I've never heard of that game, but I will 100% believe you. Wow, this is from that one Pokemon game, Pokemon Ganja? That's so cool. That is not the right color. Let's fill that in. Okay, as far as I can tell, that's good. Let's do a little bit of something to this effect, where we go like this. Let's get the entire thing outlined here. Perfect. And then we'll cut up these bits. I can't tell where that line is. But I'm just gonna continue this line, I guess. That probably makes the most sense. Tell everyone you love that game. Dude, I love Pokemon Ganja. It's my favorite Pokemon game of all time. Now let's grab this color. And then I'll just fill this entire box. Can I do that? There is a threshold thing here. Let's turn up the threshold. There we go. Oh, unselect that, please. Much better. Sweet. Okay, so now that all of those are the same color. I might want to get rid of that top bit as well. So let's just go pure white here. And then crank up the threshold. Okay. There we go. Now it's a little bit more obvious that this is supposed to be a calendar. Still not all that obvious from far away. You know what? We might even do something like this. Something absolutely crazy. And we'll just add in the word calendar, which is much too big to even fit. Size of 11, maybe? What does that look like? Still too big? Get 5. Bruh. Where is it? Oh, it's in white. That's why I can't see it. Duh. Make it black. Oof. No anti-aliasing. Alright, let's just make it bigger until you can't see it anymore. See, this is what I don't like. Why is it like... Why is there space in between the top and the... In the top of the words, but not the bottom? Can't remember what that does. Alright, that's probably fine, right? It is very difficult to see, but you know what? That works. Stone, tell the public how school is going and your GPA for the semester. School is going fantastic. I don't know what my GPA is, but it is between it's probably between 3.9 and 4.0 right now. There are a couple classes where I have over 100%, and then there are a couple of classes where I have just under 100%. But, you know, being that they don't really count over 100%, it's probably somewhere below 4.0. Unfortunately, I tried to keep a perfect score. So it's probably like 3.9 something. Okay. Let's save. Export as calendar.png. Pictures, emotes. Create a folder. Calendar. I'm gonna call it calendar. What did I name these other ones? Bash. They're just underscore and then the size. Okay. So calendar underscore 112 by 112. Export. You don't need to save that stuff. You don't need any of this stuff. Okay. Check. Let's add it to the Discord, which I completely forgot how to do. I don't remember how you add stuff to this. Settings? Permissions, invites. Bro, how do you add emotes to Discord? I completely forgot. Here, I'll just hit this plus button. Maybe that'll do it. There we go. Upload emoji. Pictures, emotes, calendar. Boom. I'll just call it calendar. All right, there you go. Now we should have access to the calendar emote. Bada bing, bada boom. And then at a later date, I will make the smaller versions because Twitch requires you to make smaller versions for different devices. But for now, the 112 by 112 will work. Boom. Calendar done. What's next on our list? A calendar with 4 photos on it. This is me talking about the... Or if mug could just be a mug. Right, okay, so do we want to make another mug emote where it's just like a soda can instead of actual mug? I think if we want to add that to Twitch, we'll have to do that. Some ideas for Bash. Okay. This was submitted to be an emote. Unfortunately, Chlortax is not here. But I don't know if he wants, like, this entire image to just straight up be an emote. Or if we should, like, you know, make it semi-transparent. Like, I don't know. Save image. Put it on my desktop. Desktop. Paul Blart wall. Okay. New. Yep, looks good. Okay, I'm gonna close out of this stuff because I don't need it anymore. Just discard the changes. I don't care. All right, new layer. Looks good. Delete this one. Right, I have to actually go in and delete it. Okay. Save as Paul Blart. Yeah, we'll just call it Paul Blart. Paul Blart Wall. All right, emotes. Let's create a folder. Paul Blart Wall. Okay. Actually, what did I call my other stuff? Yeah, I actually called it different stuff. So let's go score 112 by 112. Save that. And then because I'm paranoid, I'm gonna change what I named the other stuff. Calendar. Oh, where is it? Projects, GIMP, emotes, calendar. Rename this. Calendar 12 by 112. Okay, just because I'm paranoid. All right. Now let's open the image that is on my desktop. Paul Blart Wall. Booyah. Yes, convert. Fantastic. Looking good, Paul Blart. Let's grab this whole thing. Copy. Pasta. Scale. 112, 112. I want to unlink it here. Interpolation is fine. Yada yada. Awesome. Looks good. I can see the emote being used in situations where you don't stream for a few days when you're supposed to and people spam that calendar. Yeah, see? Exactly. It could be used. I don't know how this one's going to get used, but there it is. There's your emote. Merry Christmas. I mean, I guess that's it. Might as well export it now. Pictures, emotes, create a folder. All part. Yeah, looks good. Yep. Beautiful. I don't know why Clortex wanted that. I don't know either, but, you know, it's here now. Alright, let's add another one. I mean, hey, it wasn't too bad. Pictures. Emotes. Paul Blart Wall. Pretty easy one to make. Much easier than the calendar one. Paul Blart Wall. Maybe I should have just called it Flesh Wall. Flesh Mall? Flesh? Whatever. I'll keep the name. Alright. There we go. New emote. No idea what you're gonna do with that, but there it is. Third one is best. I see, so we'll just make this one. I don't know if that would scale very well. I'm definitely gonna have to mess with it. I think there was a better image of this somewhere, wasn't there? Somebody posted it in general, I think. Somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Okay, do we want... Hang on, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Because we have to do Lost first. So let's do Lost first, and then we can worry about my face. Alright, Lost, I don't think I need to download an image for. I think we can just whip one up real quick. If I even remember what it looks like. New layer. Looks good. Delete this one. I just realized you can't even see the layers that I'm messing with back here. Stone's mama, honey, what are you doing? Stone, what's up? Stone's mom, I found several images on your PC named Flesh Mall. Stone sweats internally. Yeah, that might be the most interesting photo that I have on here. I mean, here's some my other pictures. This one doesn't have an interesting name, but I thought it's pretty funny. We it was like a party store where we saw this, and so I just decided to try it. Baby Stone? Dude, I'm like 16 in that photo. What do you mean Baby Stone? I don't even remember some of these. Alright. Your hair is unusually red? What does that mean? Oh, I am 21 now. So, you know, being 16 was like 5 years ago. That's not a baby. Be a baby if I was 6 years old, but I'm not. Okay. Alright, so let's do loss. Can I get a grid? View grid. Show grid. There we go. Now I can kind of see. So this is the middle. This square here is the middle. So if I go like that. There we go. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we need to make this too thick. It's gotta be too thick. My fiance said I should apologize because she says I'm being mean. Why? Why? Because you called me a baby, or because you said my hair was red? Listen, Scale's fiance, don't worry about it. I don't take offense to it. What did I didn't mean to do that. I know he means well. It's okay. Oh, because you called me a baby, okay. Alright, so what does loss look like again? We've got like it's like one line, a slightly shorter line. I'm gonna look this up. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so yeah, it's one line, a slightly shorter line, and then two equally. Do we want them to be? Do we want them to have color or just be black and white? What is Twitch's TOS for stickers? Sticker? I don't know what stickers are. I couldn't tell you. But do we want them to have this sort of blue and gray colors, or do we just want black and white? I was just gonna do black and white, but I didn't realize we could do the colors for it. Anyway, I'm gonna increase this to 2. There we go. Now we got a thick line. Let's I'm gonna put this on my other screen here so I can have it as a reference. Okay, so it's kind of off to the left. So it's like somewhere over here. I'm gonna do this real quick so I can line up my stuff. Because I want the corners to touch like that. And then we can just erase. Oh! Actually, we should change it to white. And erase it. There we go. Okay, something like that. And then same sort of thing over here, except we also need a slightly shorter line. Oops. Hit OK. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's right here. Something like that. Yeah, that lines up. Okay. And then a slightly shorter one. So we'll put it like right here. Is it? Yeah, the same. Okay. Okay, this stick on the left is exactly the same in every single one of these. Okay. One. You know what? I can just line it up here. Is that the right size? It looks like it. Okay. Let's get rid of my scaffolding here. All right, so we got that one line. Oof. I did not line this up properly. How did I manage to do that? Hang on. Give me the black one. So it's 5 and then 1 pixel. So this might be off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this needs to be 1 pixel to the right. All right, give me this. Oh god, not that. How did that even happen? Why? What? I have this thing selected. What are you? Why? What? Select. Maybe I have to do this thing? No! Why is it doing that? Okay, whatever. We'll do it the old-fashioned way then. By just drawing a brand new line. Is it black? It is black. Alright, you get 10 more brownie points if you can name this... the song this game is from. Alright, then we gotta do the same thing over here. Pokemon? Damn, how'd you know? Thank you for feeding the cat. Been a while since the cat has been fed. Cat almost starved, dude. Okay, that's all lined up. Now I can actually get rid of my scaffolding here. It was off, and it was going to annoy the crap out of me if I did not get rid of it. Or fix it, rather. Okay. At a distance, it doesn't look good. I'm gonna be honest. It's very difficult to tell that this is lost. But that's all part of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's 1 pixel over. It's right here. That? Yeah. Okay, and then we have the one lying down. So we'll just put you like here. Something like that. Yeah? That kind of looks like the image. I think it looks good enough. Alright, let me get rid of my scaffolding again. Oh god! I got rid of too much. Okay. So let's get rid of the grid. Hey, you know what? That's not too bad. Thank you, Cave Crab, for feeding the cat. Extrapolate. What? No, what? No, why would you beat the cat? Stop it. No, don't mangle the cat. What are you doing? What are you doing, my poor cat? Okay, you know what? Fair enough. I should have added love as a command. All right, well, there's loss. Where am I putting this? Loss. This is loss 112 by 112. Save. And we'll export it. In pictures, emotes, loss, export. Perfect. Friday exclamation point, Friday resuscitate. Oh my god, what have you been trying to do to this cat, dude? Handshake, stone, 555. Oh, dude, you missed a 5. I can't believe you would do that. That needs to be a command. With the handshake or the Friday resuscitate? Hashtag Friday resuscitate. What is that emote? Interesting. Okay. Let's add that one. Emotes. Loss. We'll just call it simply loss. All right, there you go. Another emote for you to enjoy. This is emoting me so hard. What? I regret reading that message. Not gonna lie. All right, so now we have a choice. I'm gonna let you guys decide. Do we use this image as a baseline for this emote? Or do we use this image as the baseline for the emote? I'm good either way. Because I don't know if we want to keep the background or if we just want to like crop it so that these, you know, these corners are gone so that it's literally just my face. The second one, I would agree. The face adds mystery. No, not my downloads, my desktop. There. All right, what are we gonna call this emotion? We gotta name it something. Like we could just say stare. Just call it stare. I think I might do that, unless somebody else has a better suggestion. Where are you getting these emotes, Skell? Mid nig 380. Who is this streamer? I've never heard of them. Don't worry about it. Okay, I won't. All right, we'll just call it stare. Stare. I'm staring into your soul. All right, new project. Who is this streamer? Scale is apparently subbed to. All right, let's close out of this guy. Let's save this. Emotes, create. Stare. Call it. Stare. 112 by 112. Booyah. We all have our interests. That's true. Why is there a dot right here? Excuse you. Disappear. All right, now that that dot is gone. Desktop. Convert. All right, wait. How large is this image? It looks like it's almost as large as it needs to be already, just by default. It's Midnight Sumo. They stream the Sumo Basho. Oh. I figured it had something to do with sumo. Why? Gimp, what are you doing? Hello? Oh, it's 200 by 200. Okay. I don't know why it decided to crash on me. Yeah, so that's a little bit big. It's just my nose. So let's scale this sucker down. Give me 112. By 112. Yeah, the interpolation's fine. I think that's all good. Scale. Let's bring it into frame. Perfect. Okay, so now the question is, do I get rid of these corners so that it's just my face? Or do I leave the corners to make it a full square? Enho is 4-2, his best start so far. Good for him. I don't know who that is, but they're making their way. Very nice. Love to see it. If nobody has an opinion, I think I'm gonna try getting rid of the corners. First things first. Crank the threshold. That didn't work. That also is not good. Okay, not quite. Still not quite. Why? It's weird. Okay, you know what? That works. Get rid of that. Let's select that. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Kind of want to get rid of the... This is my headphone right here. Half of my headset. I kind of want to get rid of that. So let's get rid of this. Give me all that stuff. Something like this. Still looks a bit strange because, like, for some reason it gave my beard transparency. Get rid of that stuff. Let's get rid of these mostly green pixels here. And do something like this. Get rid of that line. It's gonna make my face look jagged, but we can fix it. Keep the mustache? What? Yeah, I was planning to. You think I'm just gonna get rid of my mustache? That's a nice mustache. Okay. Drop this stuff here. Not that. Undo. Okay, let's try to smooth this out so it doesn't look all jagged. Might not entirely be possible, but we'll try. Because, like, I gotta get rid of that. This is still very blocky here. It's a little bit smoother. Not great, though. Still a very sharp corner cut out of that. Yeah, it looks a little bit strange. I'm sure it's fine. Let's do that. So it still looks strange to me. Okay, that's slightly better. Not fantastic, I don't think. I don't know that I'm ever going to get it to be fantastic. But, like, there's still a very obvious cut in my cheek almost right here. I don't know that I'm a fan of it. I also don't know how to get rid of it, too, so, you know, there's that. Give yourself mutton chops? Yeah, I don't know about that. We want to keep the essence of the image, you know? We don't want to overdo it. We don't want to overdo the editing. Let's something like this. Is that over that? Right, like that. It's a little jagged, but I don't think I can really do much about that. Okay. Rid of a little bit more on this side. Come on. Work with me here, Gimp. Okay. How's about it? There we go. See, like, if we use this one, we could potentially use my entire head for this. So that way it wouldn't just be like a sharp square at the very top. But, you know, this is probably fine. Alright, let's do it. Export pictures, emotes. Create stare. Boom. Good old sharp headstone, exactly. You know me. My head is as flat as a rock. That is flat. Pictures, emotes, stare. There you go. Let's stare at the stare. Here, I'm gonna tag all of the emote submissions with their respective emotes. There we go. Okay, mug. Bash. Let's give this the letter I. And bash. Because those were all those ideas. Here's the calendar idea. Okay, I'm saving the self-portrait for last. But we have to do a self-portrait at some point. Okay. And now the good part. This is going to be probably the most difficult one. No, we'll just put it in desktop. That's fine. Spone. Alright, sweet. Fantastic. New project. Yes. New layer. Sounds good. Let's get rid of this orange one. Delete. Perfect. Let's get rid of this stuff. Discard. Alright, let's rename the project. Get projects. Create a folder for it. Spone. This will be Spone underscore 112 by 112. Sounds good. Alright, let's open that image. Desktop. Spone. Yes. I'm actually a little bit surprised at how long this is taking. For some reason, I was worried that this was going to take no time at all, and then I was just going to be left with nothing to do, which is why I said that I was going to do... Which is why I said I was going to play Pokemon, because I was like, I don't think this is going to take a long time. But here I am, an hour and 10 minutes later, and we've still got a bunch of stuff to do. Let's get rid of this white pixel here. Can I? Oh, really? You got rid of my freaking selection. Okay. I think that's good. There we go. Yeah, see, I don't know about this one. It's very pixely. Like, you can make out the individual screen pixels. Because I think... I don't know if this is screen pixels, actually. That just might be because my stream was being terrible at the time. Anyway, okay, so for this one, do we want to get rid of the background, or do I just want the face? I think since Cave Crab submitted this one, I'll let Cave Crab decide what we want to do with it. Scale. 12 by... Oh. It's good. Boom. Let's move it over here. Do we want to get rid of the... Oh, that actually... You know what? Scaling it down actually made it slightly better, I feel like. You know what? I'm actually a fan of this. I like the way it looks now. Do we want to get rid of the background? Or do we just keep my face the way it is right now? No? Yes. Okay, we'll keep it the way it is right now then. Export. Pictures. Emotes. Spone. Booyah. Alright. There's that one. Add. Pictures, emotes, Spone. Boom. Oh, I forgot to rename the other one. Call this one Stare. There we go. Alright. Spone. That is really hard to see. That emote is at this size, it's like almost all the same color. The entire image. But, you know, it works. Okay. Now, for the last emote submission. Make a self-portrait in MS Paint. I love it. It is pretty good. It's a little bit difficult to see at this size, but I do like it. It turned out better than I thought it would. to be honest. All right, so do I even have paint on here? I do. Okay. Let's get it started then. Resize pixels. It'd be 112 by 112. Here is my... I don't maintain aspect ratio. Alright, I have to make a self-portrait. Is there a way to, like, move this into the middle of the screen? I don't know that there is. Okay. This is, like... It's been a long time since I've used MS Paint, and I've hardly ever used it before. Alright, so where is the white as fuck color? Edit. Okay, here we go. Let's start off with an orange and just crank it up to the ginger color. That looks like a decent color. This might not, you might not even be able to see this color on stream compared to the white background, which means it's ideal. Okay, so let's start with... Okay. Make a self-portrait. So, is this like from the shoulders up? Is this like a headshot? I'm going to assume it's a headshot. So let's start off with... Oh god, that looks like a potato. I was gonna make my head tall, and then it turned out to be a little bit too tall. Make it slightly wider. This is not good. I have a very sharp chin here. Where's my... Oh god. This has so little tools at my disposal. I can't, like, fill in these gaps easily. Okay. Because, like, in GIMP, you've got the whole tolerance thing, where you can, like, select a bunch of pixels that are approximately the same color. But this one is just raw. Okay. I've almost got my entire face filled in. Okay. Let me try to round it out a little bit more, because this whole area down here I don't know about. Looks very sharp. Very, very sharp. And just like something to this effect. That's not much better. But you know what? I'll take it. Okay, here there's face. Let's okay, we do have an eyedropper. That's good. So I can get this color back if I need to. Because what I want to do is go a little bit darker for the neck. Because in theory, my neck is like further back, therefore it's slightly darker than the rest of my face. So we'll do something like this. Right, I'm gonna be a giraffe. I'm gonna look like a giraffe. Okay, and then let's fill in that one pixel gap down here. Oh, it's not even gonna let me zoom in farther than this? Oh god. Okay. There's neck. Let's like... Do I have a thick neck? It's barely. Okay, there. And then here's my orange sweatshirt right here. Here's the sweatshirt. Can I dump this? Nice. Okay, let's fill in these weird gaps that are left. All right, 10 more brownie points if you can name the Pokemon game that this is from. This one I'm actually genuinely curious about. I've never heard this one. Okay, and then I've got like a hood in the back. Like you can see the hood from. Oh, I've got these strings too. Okay. Hang on. Let's go a little bit darker then. For the hood in the back, which I'll just make like a disc sort of a thing here. Oh god. Get rid of that. That's fine. Wait, hang on. Give me this. There we go. Now it's behind me. Give me that color back. And let me fill in these areas. Perfect. There's the hood. A modern day Picasso. Thank you. Appreciated. Okay, and then what does the hood look like? Because it comes around. So it's like all scrunched up over here. Oh god. Don't give me that reaction, dude. I don't know if I should even bother with that. You know what? I think it'll be fine. Just come down here and do something like this. And then we can have some black strings coming out. Right like that. Okay. All right. It's coming together. I just look over and see an Asian man with his mouth wide open. I'm glad you're so excited about this, but like... Okay, I think maybe I need to shave off a little bit of the top of my head. I think it might be a little bit pointy. What color's my hair, dude? It's like in between red and orange. It's like this kind of a color. Almost. You know, like, does that... Just for reference, this is not gonna, you know, obviously my hair doesn't look like this, but, you know. Okay, what is that one? Does that, you know, my hair's like almost more brown than that. Where's the brown? Let's try this. It looks like I have poop on my head. I mean, it does look like that, but that genuinely looks more closer to my... That looks closer to my actual hair color. It is slightly red, but it's very brown. You know, yeah, that looks kind of close, actually. Okay, now I just have to, like... Yeah, we're gonna shave off a bit of the top of my head here. Okay. That looks slightly better. Okay, and then I've got, like... I've got some bangs, and then I have, like, this massive forehead chunk. So it's almost like a... I've just got, like, strands of hair here, right? That looks really bad. It, like, comes all the way down. Oh, God. Is there a way to make this smaller? Size. There we go. Boom. Okay, let's get rid of these. Now that we have a smaller brush. There we go. Much more accurate. It does look like that though. Like it's not like a solid thing here. It is very strand-like. You know? You know what I mean? Scales popping off. Appreciate the support. Let's do something like this. Looks a little bit better. Okay, and then I've got hair coming down. Like all the way down here, right? Something like this. Something like that. Love the widow's peak. I mean, it's accurate. Like, my hair does fall down, like, in the very middle. Because I've got this giant triangle of forehead right here. And then, I don't know about the other side. But, yeah, I've got, like, a giant patch of forehead. It's accurate. Do I draw my headphones, or do I just draw... Let's just draw my ears. Let's make... you know what? Let's actually grab this color. We'll just chuck on a pair of ears here. Those are about the same size. Thank you. Thank you for the applause. Okay, I think we're gonna do the glasses first. And then we'll get to the eyes here. You know what? Yeah, let's use the brush. That size is okay. Black. Okay, so that'll be the bridge of my glasses, and then it kind of... My glasses are more rounded nowadays. They used to be very square, but they're like slightly rounded now. Let's see if I can... Oh, that is very thick, actually. Let's go down a size. Oh god, I just smacked the mic. Sorry. It's kind of like this, almost. Oh god, not that. Mind you, I don't have one of those, like, those fancy pads or anything. I'm just doing this with my mouse. Alright, let's grab this. Fix my mistake here. Okay. Let's go back a little bit here as well. That's looking a little bit better. Filling this. Something like that, maybe. Let's actually go like this. Put that out 1 pixel. More like that, right? Is that what my glasses look like? And you know what? They are a little bit more square than I thought they were. So maybe let's, How do I want to do this? Go like this. Let's bring it all the way over here. There we go. So I can get rid of that pixel, that one. I don't know how to feel about that. It still looks very... I don't know. It's a little bit better, I guess. Oh, my favorite Pokemon song? It's more square, but you know. Stone, I hate art, 5555. Listen, I'm trying to make it good. I don't enjoy art, but I at least want it to look good, you know? Okay, let's just make this a little bit easier by drawing the very top and the very bottom. And then I'll just connect it. Like that. Hmm. Get rid of that one. It is definitely lopsided, but I think that's okay. I don't think I mind that. Okay. Well, we can deal with it. And then these guys come down to like here. Something to this effect. All right, all right, all right. It's coming together. Do we leave the background blank? Or should I attempt to draw my own background? Let's see. My entire wall is basically this color. Let's catch these little mistakes, actually. I mean, happy accidents. They're not mistakes, obviously. Okay. What color are my eyes? I will give you 1,000,000 brownie points if you can tell me the color of my eyes without me switching scenes. Because I don't even freaking know. Alright, we're switching. No, the music stopped at that moment. I can't even tell, dude. Hang on. It's like a weird green color. It's dark. It's like that? I can't, dude, I can't tell. Oh god, no, I didn't want to do that. Hang on. I can't tell. Why can't I identify the own color of my eyes? The color of my own eyes. I said that weird. Okay. I'm thinking it's something like this. I'm just gonna roll with it. I could be pretty wrong here though. So let's. You know what? Can we get fancy with this actually? Yeah, there we go. Look at this. I can just spotch it in there. Bam. Easy. And then I can surround it with white. Right, do something like this. Does this look like your very favorite streamer? You look like you're designing a 1994 point-and-click adventure game. Bruh, it D. Foxu, green eyes. What are you saying? I genuinely cannot tell what you're trying to say right now. There we go. There's eyes. There are eyes. You're dying. What? I'm dying. You don't have green eyes? What color are my eyes then? That's what I've been asking this whole time. I don't know what they are. I can't tell. What is it? I can't even see. I can't see without my glasses. Check your license? Bruh, they just take your word for it. And they don't do like a medical exam to determine the eye color. It says blue. That's not blue, dude. You're blind if you think it's blue. That's not blue. Okay. Alright, here we go. Hello. Hi. I am streaming right now. You are live on my channel.
Hi.
I just
I'm live.
I had a quick question for you.
Yes.
I am currently trying to draw a self-portrait, and I'm having a little bit of trouble determining what color my eyes are.
Okay.
So what?
They're
Yeah,
uh-huh.
go ahead. What color would you think they are?
They are blue towards the green side, but they're blue.
Okay, interesting. All right, because
Why? What do you think?
well, I'm looking at my webcam right here, and I thought they were more greenish, but I
Mm.
could be blind. Also, Scale says hi.
I would pull up your stream, but my battery's dead.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. I
Okay.
understand. It's
Well,
it's cool. No, it's just
no,
my stream.
your
It's okay.
your eyes, especially when you were younger, were very blue. But
Yeah, but I thought they had changed.
yeah, I think they're more on the green side, and that makes sense because that's what mine has done.
Hmm.
So I had very, very blue eyes growing up as well, and then there are times when I look at them and I see green. So yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I'll try to see if I can adjust the eye color, but I thought they were pretty green.
So what are you using an app to do this, or are you drawing it by hand?
No, I'm using MS Paint.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure there's a color in there that would match it perfectly,
Oh
don't you?
yeah, yeah. They've got all the colors. I just you know what might be a good idea? I could take a screenshot of my face and then use the color picker tool.
Ooh, there you go. Cheat.
Yeah, I could cheat exactly. Um,
Awesome. Well, who else is watching you right now as you're streaming?
I think it's just Skell.
Oh,
Cave
way
Crab
to
was here
way to be
earlier.
loyal, Skip.
Thank you, Skell. We always appreciate when you're here.
Definitely.
But yeah, so I am making emotes like emojis for my Discord right now.
Okay.
And so I have a whole channel in the Discord for so people can submit their ideas for emotes that they want added.
Okay.
And so one of the suggestions was that I draw a self portrait in MS Paint and make it an
Oh my
emote.
gosh. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, so
Well,
that's what I'm working on right now.
cool. Well, then you can ignore the message I just sent you because I was asking you what are you up to tonight? What are you doing? Now I
Oh,
know.
yeah, I'm in the middle of stream.
Cool.
I've got like half an hour left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, go back to drawing yourself.
Okay. All right.
Have fun.
Thank you for answering my question.
Always, bud. Love ya.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Well, there we go. I had to leave, dude. I've got drawing to do. All right. So, the plan simple. Let's take the image from earlier that is on my desktop right now. Stare. Stone loves his mom. Ew, that's bruh. You don't love your mom? That's kind of cringe, dude. Okay, so we've got to pick one of these pixels to color match. Which one we picking? We've got this entire area to pick from. Right here. You probably can't even see that box on stream. They're all pixels. You know what? That's a good point. I'm gonna pick this one. What color is this? What coloring stuff does MS Paint use? If we crank that up to 300. Okay, it goes to 255. Okay, so what is it in 255? So this color is 37. I'm gonna move this over here so I can see it. So it is 37 red. Oh, that is 27. 37 red. 70 green. And 82 blue. Let's add it to custom colors. There we go. Okay. All right. There we go. That is my real eye color taken from an actual screenshot. You know what? I think you're right, Skill. I think that definitely is a more blue color. What's your mom up to tonight? I don't know. It sounds like she's just relaxing. I could call her and ask her again. But I've got a self-portrait to do. All right, now that we have my real eye color, I think it's about time for the beard. Or maybe I should draw my mouth first so I know what to draw around, you know? Okay, what does my mouth look like? I like that I can just use my stream as like a reference. Okay. Ooh, this is a good question. How should I draw my mouth? Should I just be like straight-faced? If you finish the self-portrait, what will you stream tomorrow? Pokemon, probably? Okay. And tomorrow's Saturday, isn't it? So we're doing meme review, yeah? Yeah, meme review. Or Darkest Dungeon? I don't have that game, dude. I haven't finished Pokemon Emerald yet. I could if you want to, though. Okay. Damn, my lips are like all fucked up. Okay. I also have a nose to do. I've got a nose job to take care of. Okay. Let's figure out the color for my lips here, because I want to do the mouth first. It's like somewhere over here. It'd be pretty light. Maybe not. Oh, that's a good color, actually. Let's try this. Okay, so... Good. Do something like this, yeah? I don't know how much I like this. I'm gonna roll with it, and if I don't like it after a while... Oh, can I... There we go. I feel like that's okay. You know, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. All right, let's grab the color of my hair here, and then we can use it to draw in my very scraggly beard. So it like comes down this way, goes all the way to the edge of my face. Just gonna have it go all the way around. Okay. Fill in the gaps that I missed. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Okay, that kind of, like, changed the shape of my face, but that's okay. Now, let's go back to the brush. Make it slightly thicker now. Yeah, there's not a whole lot on the very edges of my face. It's mostly, like, under my face in an area you can't really see most of the time. But that's okay. We'll make it just thick enough so that it's prevalent. Boy, I do look Amish, huh? Alright, give me my face color, because I kind of did some weird stuff over on this side. Let's fix this background. I think I overshot a little bit over here. I don't feel like that's too bad. Give me the brush again. Go up this side of my face. Whoops. Not like that, though. How do we do this? Just like that, maybe? Not terrible. Amish don't relax, babe. Amish don't can't hurt you. Amish stone. I do look very Amish. All right, and then I've got like the little patch down here. Let's make that. Hang on. What color is my patch? Because like my eyebrows and my mustache and this little patch are like slightly lighter than the rest of my hair. So let's do that. Let's make it slightly lighter. I'm getting to know Stone more personally than I want to tonight. Why? Let's grab this again, because I kind of messed up. Bro, you look at my face like every single stream. What more is there to learn? I don't know how I want to do this. I don't know if I just want to make it lighter. Yeah, you know what? We'll just make it lighter. Try something like that. Yeah. Okay, take it back. Let's try something thicker. See, that's not bad. And then I've got the mustache. You know, that's actually not bad. Okay, let's fix up the bottom of the patch. Let me grab my skin color here. How do I draw a nose, dude? How do I... Do I have to just use, like, shadows and stuff? God, that'd be horrible. Imagine having to use shadows. Bro, how do you draw a freaking nose? me just go like slightly darker to try to get the outline here. So it's like... You know, something to this effect. Maybe let's undo that. Make it slightly lighter, I think, actually. I'm actually kind of a fan of this nose. I think that's okay. I think that looks fine. Personally, that's not too bad. Usually you just draw it. How do you draw a nose? Just draw it. Easy. Where the front half is well detailed and drawn in the back half is a terrible sketch. Oh, this looked like the horse meme? Oh. Where yeah, this is the terribly drawn half, and then my face cam is the actually good drawing. All right, well, I mean, that's not too bad. We can, you know what? Let's do the background now that we're here. Hoodie, hair, neck, face, glasses, A++. And then there's the nose. All right, how far? If I sit up straight. Beard, nose, lips, and mustache. Well, it's an effort. You know, it's one of those minimalistic artworks. You know, it's not supposed to be super detailed. It's like kind of like this, and it comes. Oops, let's make that straight. And it like hits my shoulder. It actually goes further the other way, but I think I drew myself too thin. Goes that way. Let's fill that in. Let's make it a slightly lighter black. And then we can do something like this. Whoops. Not that. Don't pay attention to that. We can give it a 3D effect. Just about. We'll go back to pure black. And smaller. Draw in some drawers here. There we go. There's that guy. And then I'll just use like a blue color for over in this direction. This one is a little bit shorter. There. And then obviously the picture that's behind my head 24/7. There we go. Voila. This is me. This is Streamer. Your very favorite. All right, what do you say? Anything else I need to add? Nose is spot on. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, let's save as. Call it Streamer 112 by 112. Stripes on the blanket? Okay, we'll do that. Stripes are white. We'll just do some kind of like a checkerboard here. Oh, whoops! I wanted a brush. Okay. Something like this. Because the actual design is a bit complicated. Okay. Something like this. There we go. Now draw me, Clortax, and Crab. Oh god, yeah, no. I mean, maybe if you put it in the emote submissions, then, you know, maybe. Alright, there we go. Now let's save as. Pictures, emotes. Let's make a new folder for it. New folder. Streamer. 112 by 112. Save. Alright. Let's add that to the Discord. Now this is our... Yo, what's up, Cape Crab? Welcome back. Streamer. There we go. Booyah! Now I have an MS Paint drawing of myself that is now an emote in the Discord. Alright, where was the suggestion? There we go. Self-portrait. Where'd it go? Bam, done. Oh wait, I have to rename it, don't I? I forgot to rename it. Stream. There we go. I'm back and in the mood for some wholesome content. Well, you have come to the right place, my friend. Please self-draw myself, Clortax, and Crab. I don't think he can draw me. I'm too awesome. You know what? You know what, Cape Crab? Alright, we can close paint now, because I don't have to use that thing anymore. You know what, Cape Crab? You're gonna get drawn, alright? You're gonna get drawn, and you're not gonna have a choice. Discard. Ahem, John Arbuckle. What was that? Part of your emote submission? Okay. Sure, yeah, John Arbuckle, of course, yeah. Why not? Alright. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do here? Give me some gray. I would enjoy some gray here. Let's go. Let's reduce that down to 1. So we're working with one pixel at a time here. We'll go. Oh, that's big. Hang on. This is also probably really difficult to see. So let me do this. There, now you might be able to tell what I'm doing. Okay. God, that's large. Okay, let's do this like one at a time here. Okay. That's going off the screen a little bit, but that's okay. You know what might be better? Let's actually start from this side. Okay, that's a little bit better. Close them off. Kind of like this. Uh-huh. Okay. I like it. All right, there's the cave. Now to draw the crab. You know what? Let's do a bit of this. Oh god. There we go. Okay. Grab that. Let's go like that, and then we'll actually switch up the color of these guys. Make it slightly darker, so it's obvious that they're different rocks. Oh, that one. It's not supposed to do that. Now I need to grab this color. Draw that right there. There we go. A cave fit for a crab like myself. Exactly. Slightly darker. Let's fill in these two rocks. Oops. There we go. There. All right, there is cave. Now time for crab. I will do my best not to butcher this. You will be a nice red crab. Okay, let's see. I want you to take up most of the image here. Okay, let's... something like this, right? So here... oh, that line was awful, actually. There we go. That's a little better. I want this one to be more like that. Actually, they need to meet in the middle, don't they? Something like this, more like. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. Claw number 1. Oh, you know what we should have done, actually? Hang on. Let's get rid of this. Let's make a whole new layer for this. Crab. Ah, yes, my claw. Yes, it is your claw. Okay, let's hide that. Now, there. Now we can make crab. So. Claw, oops. Claw number 1. You're gonna have huge claws. They're gonna be absolutely massive. Booyah. And then what we can do is we can just draw half of the crab and then mirror it to the other side. That way you're exactly even. So there, we're splitting you up here. There's leg 1. We'll give you another leg over here. Actually, let's, oops. Let's create the oval shape here. That's not an oval shape. Here is oval shape. And then you can have leg and leg. I'm super symmetrical and fat. No. This is not. This is fit crab. This is incredibly well off crab. Okay? You don't understand. Okay, maybe you do understand because you are crab, but like, just work with me here. I'm super well and also off. Perfect. That's exactly what I was going for here. You are appreciating my artistic abilities. Thank you. Okay, get rid of that stuff. And then we'll add a slightly darker color for your arm here. Here is crab arm. Crab arm. Fantastic. Crab arm is best arm. Let's also take this color and make it the same as the legs. That way there's a distinction there. There we go. There is crab. And then we'll also use this color to make your eyeball. There'll be a thing here. And then a bulb. Here is your eye bulb. And you have a nice, wonderful eyeball. What color do you want your eyes to be, Cave Crab? What color? I might just make them green or something, if you don't pick. Pick a color, any color. You have an infinite number of choices. Which will you choose? Or I might just make them like ocean blue. Ooh, that'd be cool. Ooh, imagine. Imagine it's like this color. Ooh. 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 Ah, yes, my eye. Super white and oval. Yes, exactly. What color do you want it to be? Your green eye? Okay. How's about green-eyed crab? How's about this green? Slightly darker, is that okay? I'll try to stop moving around for you. My new stage name? You like it? Alright. Perfect. Okay, slightly darker. Alright, let's go slightly darker. How's about that? Better? Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, all I has to do is actually select your entire body. I will copy and paste it, and then I should be able to flip-flop it right like that. And then we can drag it over here. And then get rid of whatever this is. Don't pay attention to that. Voila! Cave crab! Eh? Alright, let's make a background for the cave. Go away, Windows security. Alright, so let's have some yellow sand here. grab some yellow sand. Wait, what? The active layer is not visible. Oh. Okay. Switch to this guy. There we go. There we go. Alright, you're gonna be beach crab. You will be beach crab. This will be a fine emote. Windows security be like. It's fine. Windows security can handle it. Windows security is a big boy. Okay. Let's get a nice sky blue going. Should we just fill this entire... Yeah, we'll just fill the entire thing here. Let's make it slightly lighter, I think. Bam! Cave crab. Windows security. Sweet! I think that looks good. Anything we should add? Any final suggestions before we add it? Perfect? Alright. We got a perfect from the man himself. I will take it. Okay, projects. Cave crab. Cave crab. 112 by 112. Booyah! Saved. Let's export it into pictures, emotes, new folder, cave crab. Cave crab, you now forever have a folder on my computer. Your own dedicated folder. Give me a controller, add a crown. Okay, you said it was perfect, and now you're telling me to add all these things. All right, there we go. Exported. Add. Emotes. Where are you? Cave crab. Open. Cave crab. Perfect. Cave crab, now you have your very own emote. Perfect timing. Because this is going to conclude the stream. I think we have a fantastic lineup of emotes. Let me just show off the list. I don't think I can make it any larger than this. I can't like zoom in or anything. But there you go. Our list of emotes. Perfect? Yes. Perfection? No. Fair enough. But yeah, those are almost all the emote submissions. I now have to draw Skell and Cortex. But we can do that another time. But anyway, that was actually fun. I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it would be a lot faster than this. This is a valuable addition to the collection. I agree. I'm a fan of all the emotes. We can always redo them later. Maybe I could, you know, go on Fiverr or something and pay an artist to actually make them look good. That could be fun. Get like an actual official version of all of these emotes. Except for the MS Paint portrait. I have to keep the self-portrait. I have 2 emotes. What was your other emote? You have Cave Crab. What was the other one that you suggested? Oh, the Comfortable? Or the stone where it looks like I'm Slenderman. Draw from memory. Comfortable. Ah, yeah, yeah. I don't know about the draw from memory thing. I struggle to just draw regularly. Yeah, you got 3 now. All right. Anyway, that is going to be it for this stream. Tomorrow is meme review, so look forward to that. And then we will either continue Pokemon or Darkest Dungeon, maybe? Potentially. Anyway, that's going to be it for this stream. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I get to see you in the next stream. But until then, peace!